My relationship is falling apart. I'm dangerously close to running out of money, and honestly, it feels like nothing is working in my life right now. But I have 3 months to turn at least one of these things around with 5 simple steps. And if you're currently feeling stuck, overwhelmed, heartbroken, broke, or like life is beating you from every direction, these same 5 steps can help you too. So let's tackle this together. Share your stories in the comments, subscribe, and let's dive in. One of the worst feelings in life is feeling completely alone with all of your problems. You look around and nobody seems to understand what you're going through. Maybe your friends have stable jobs, maybe their relationships are doing fine, maybe they don't have to deal with financial stress that's keeping you awake at night. And because you find yourself in this seemingly hopeless situation, you blame yourself for not starting earlier, for not doing enough, for listening to your partner instead of yourself. But self blame doesn't actually change anything. Instead, it traps you. And the more you blame yourself, the less energy you have to solve the actual problem. And when you're trapped in that emotional loop, nothing gets better. That's when I realized if I don't help myself, no one else will. So I started following the 5 steps that I'm going to tell you about. When I realized the seriousness of my situation, my first reaction was panic. I had immediately all sorts of worst case scenarios in my mind. What if I run out of money? What if things get even worse? What if I can't recover? And it paralyzed me. So if you're panicking, you can't focus, you can't think clearly, you can't make decisions, and most importantly, you waste energy imagining disasters. I have a number that keeps repeating in my head: 3 months. I have roughly 3 months of income left. After that, things become very difficult. At first, that number terrified me. But once I stopped panicking, I saw something different. 3 months isn't a death sentence. It's a window of opportunity. It's a deadline. It's a chance. And that shift in perspective led me to the next step. In situations like these, usually it's multiple problems hitting you at the same time: money, relationships, health, stress, and you want to fix everything immediately, but it's impossible. So I asked myself one question: what is the most important problem, or what is the biggest problem that I need to solve right now? And the answer was pretty simple: survival. Everything else can wait. So, this is the goal that I'm focusing on. So, I want you to ask yourself, what is the biggest problem that you have right now that you need to solve right now? And once you know the answer, creating a plan becomes much easier. Once I knew my focus, I needed a plan. I'm self employed, and this year business dropped dramatically. So the reality is pretty simple. I need more clients, I need more work, I need more opportunities. So having a plan creates direction. Instead of hoping, I now know exactly what I'm going to do every day for the next 3 months. And that leads to the next and most important step of all. This is the step where most people get stuck. They have goals and plans, but they don't execute them consistently. And as I was thinking about it, I realized my biggest priority each day has to happen before everything else. For me, it's finding work and creating opportunities, not checking social media, not organizing my desk, not busy work, but real work, work that moves my life forward every single day, even without motivation, especially without motivation, because motivation comes and goes, but action actually changes reality. So some days you'll see results, but most of the days you probably won't. But with every action, you're one step closer to your goal. And that's why the final step matters so much. One of the hardest truths is that effort and results rarely arrive on the same day. You might apply for a job today and hear nothing. You might work hard for weeks and see no progress. You might feel like nothing's changing. But often, change is happening beneath the surface before you can see it. That's why consistency matters more than intensity. There's no need to be perfect, there's no need of having all the answers. You only need to keep going. If you stay calm, stay focused, follow your plan, keep taking action, eventually something will change. A new opportunity appears, a door opens, a solution becomes visible. And I think that there's a solution for almost anything. And I want you to believe it too, because you are really the architect of your own fortune. If you're going through a difficult season right now, I want you to remember these 5 steps. Don't panic, set the right focus, create a plan, take action, and don't give up. It won't be easy, but I want you to believe that it will work. If this video helped you, feel free to share it, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video.